You stop by your neighborhood coffee shop to get your day started with a stiff Americano. You were up half the night with a sinus infection and feel extra irritable as you wait for the barista to make your drink. You glance down at the jar on the counter, which says tips with a smiley face and heart eyes. Ordinarily, you throw a single in there, but this morning you bristle at the thought of parting with an extra $1. You wonder, does being dog-tired influence generosity? According to recent studies, how you sleep not only influences your generosity with money, but how willing you are to lend a helping hand to those around you. Keep watching to find out more about how sleep influences your generosity towards others. How does sleeplessness affect you? Sleeplessness has many ways of affecting the human body and mind. Daytime drowsiness, a lack of concentration, and brain fog are some of the milder effects of the loss of one full night's worth of sleep. If your insomnia becomes chronic, the health effects can be even more dire, with the potential of high blood pressure and cardiovascular impacts, not to mention issues such as anxiety and depression. As sleeplessness affects cognitive function, it would stand to reason that subsequent behavior is affected as well, which is what a recent study on the relationship between a lack of sleep and generosity found. The results, while not surprising, does bring to light another dimension of why it is that we need good, quality sleep. What's the study of sleeplessness and stinginess? The study posed the question of how kind sleep-deprived people are and how they would respond to someone needing help. Study participants were given an altruism questionnaire after being sleep-deprived for 24 hours and after a restful night's sleep. In another part of the study, participants were asked to keep a sleep diary and fill out the same altruism questionnaire the first group completed. The results showed that those who got less sleep scored lower on the generosity questions in both groups. In the last part of the study, millions of charitable donations in the U.S. were analyzed pre- and post-summertime shift for daylight savings time. This study showed a 10% decrease in donations in the days immediately after the clock change. What does all this mean? Behavioral qualities like kindness and generosity are part of our social cognition, which are defined by a complex set of processes that direct how we interact with others and how our decisions drive our behaviors toward them. When we lack restorative sleep that allows us to recharge and refresh, our cognitive abilities like memory and decision-making can be profoundly impacted. It's little wonder that the behavior is affected, as empathy and altruism are part of this landscape. What's the conclusion? If you are experiencing chronic sleep deprivation or insomnia, it's likely that the adverse effects of insufficient sleep can affect not just yourself, but others too. How we react to those around us, including our generosity, is connected to sleep duration. So if you've been thinking about how to get a better night's rest for yourself, let how you interact with others be an additional motivator. A good start for improving sleep is to look at your sleep hygiene practices. If you struggle to sleep well after making changes to your sleep routine, speak to your doctor. Help is available.